you are all doing good. Okay, today is going to be a really busy week. It's a short week, but we've got so much going on. We're going to start off with merger rumours. First one is Churchill, who are rumoured to merge it with Lucid Motors. Lucid is another EV play, but this company's got money, so they don't really need the merger. So this is why it's quite a good one. Everyone's been keeping an eye on. Unlike Nicola, their cars drive, as you can see, and it's not getting pushed down a hill. And their car is actually pretty tasty, and it's pretty fast. Max horsepower, 1080, with a nice starting price of 69,000. So, why are we talking about it? Well, it's been a long weekend, and when the markets are closed, retail investors have too much time on their hands, and they like to do some due diligence. And boy, what due diligence did they find this weekend? So, this is quite funny. We heard about the rumour over the weekend, and the share ticker got halted on Friday just before trading stopped. So, all the rumours are flying around. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll look into it over the weekend. So, I was doing some digging around. I love to go onto ShareTwit. ShareTwit is where you get some good gems, but you also get lots of lunatic investors. You get a lot of these lunatic retail investors who buy 20 shares of a company and they go over the top for their due diligence. So we're going to jump straight into it. Rumours started flying around yesterday afternoon that there was a jet coming in from the west coast to the east coast. They actually hunted this jet down, and they got to the point where actually this guy, Mad Migs, went to the airport, waited for the plane to land, and took photos of the people who got off this plane. And it started a massive hoo-ha all over ShareTwit of who the people are. They were trying to chase the people. They were trying to follow them. And then we've got them identified who the people were. So this is who we've got on the planes. And it's made a big hoo-ha. And they've linked them all back to the merger, as you can see. So yeah, they've been digging, and it's just so funny. But what is interesting, besides a guy going off his own back and stalking a private jet landing, is a tweet. Now, this guy, I'll maximise it. This guy Jeff works for the company in the marketing department. And if you look at his Twitter, what he's been doing on Twitter, it's added more fuel to the fire about the merger. And obviously, these aren't the most concrete things you find when you come to share trading, but little things like this do make share prices jump. So you've got all these retail investors who are looking into stuff, and putting one and one together and come up with two. Some of this stuff is actually starting to stick. So we know he's liked post about the merger. Is it something? Is it not something? I don't know. I think it is adding fuel to the fire. I like to buy the news and sell the rumour, so I'm actually adding this to my watch list for today, and it is something we'll jump into. Will Churchill buy them? I think it's a very good contender, and there's a lot of other evidence pointing towards it. But if you just look at the evidence pointing from the retail investigation that we've got here, it is adding a bit more smoke to the fire. So please add this to your watch list. I'm not saying jump in there and buy it. That's always up to you what you buy. But I think it's definitely one to watch, and I think we definitely need to appreciate Miguel for his eagerness to get to the airport and get photos of people getting off the plane, and then for them to be ID'd. I'm going to put a link to this feed into the video, so you can have a look at it and just read all over it. But yeah, you can see like they've gone really hardcore on this. To be honest, this guy should get a job for the CIA because he's not messing around. But anyway, guys, that's my little take on the Cciv merger rumours with Lucid. Now, guys, I will get back to you shortly.